Hey up, it's Steve from the Old Yorkshire Geek, and I'm here to review the Marvels teaser trailer that's popped up on the YouTubes today. So let's have a look. Don't mind my background. I've got NASA space flight on. We're going to watch a bit of fake space travel, and now we're watching some real life, getting ready for some space travel. Hopefully, hopefully the super heavy booster and Starship is going to go into orbit or near orbit. It's not going to quite do a full orbit, but anyway, soon in the next week or so, fingers crossed, this month at least, hopefully. Pending approval from the United States government agencies and all that. But that's by the by. Before we start, as usual, the link for this video will be in the description down below. And don't forget, like and subscribe, share the videos, drop a comment, hit the notification bell if you're subscribed already. I'm also on Rumble and Spotify and Amazon Music Podcasts and Google Podcasts. And you can also find me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. Links are in the description for all that stuff. As are links to my 2 books. They're down there. I can't be bothered getting them. The links are in the description. If you want to follow those links, feel free to do so. Right, so anyway, the Marvels. The trailer has dropped. The teaser trailer has dropped. So let's have a look at it. I'll just play it. Might say something. I've watched it once before. It's not very good. But here we go. Now you're ready. And I might have to lower it a little bit because I've noticed my desktop audio super high when I've done these. Now we've got a space station. It's Space Dock.
What the hell are you doing?
Entering the jump point perimeter. I'm gonna get you some readings, Fury. Hello? Hello?
Captain Rambo?
Is this an Avengers test?
Where's Captain Rambo?
I want to turn it off. It's getting on my nerves already. We will continue.
What the?
Hi.
We're looking for Kamala Khan.
Okay, so our powers are entangled. I can manipulate light energy. And you...
I could totally show you.
No,
Not again!
Hi.
Where's our daughter?
Wherever you were.
We're a team.
Oh, no, we're not a team.
We're not a team.
Looks terrible, doesn't it? It does, it looks terrible. Right, let's go through it. Here we go. So we've got a space station. Doesn't look like Space Dock. I'm lying. It looks like an ice cream, to be honest. Let me see the top of it. Was it Sabre Space Station, it says. I'm sure you people that are more into this know what Sabre stands for. Super Ace Bionic Electrical Retardation Space Station. I don't know. But it looks, whatever, doesn't it? But, so we see that. By the way, I wasn't impressed with the trailer, in case you can guess. It just looks rubbish. And it's more comedy. MCU, the Marvel Comedic Universe. Remember when there just used to be, great action adventures with a bit of humour thrown in, now they're just comedies with a bit of action thrown in, with poor CG. Or maybe not poor CG, but obvious CG. Anyway, here we get Samuel L. Jackson lurching forward. It looks really uncomfortable when he walks. Is he on like a treadmill or something? in front of a volume. I bet he is. But he looks really uncomfortable when walking. But anyway, he's talking to Monica. Is it Monica? It is Monica, isn't it? I get mixed up the Rambos. Monica Rambo. And she says she's going to close to the jump point. Remember the Guardians of the Galaxy have these jump points, don't they, that they go through when they're travelling through space. I didn't know there were ones that were there all the time. I thought the ship created them that they were in. Obviously not. So she's going to check this out, this jump point that's over Earth for some reason. And when she touches it, here we go. There she is, a little dot there. There she's in a space suit. The first question, by the way, it comes here. She goes to touch it, and it obviously triggers something. Triggers the powers that they all share. Because she goes flying backwards, then you hear somebody saying, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god." And you think, oh, for God's sake, here we go. And it turns out she swapped places with Kamala Khan. Somehow, she swapped places exactly into the spacesuit. Why she swapped with the spacesuit, I don't know. Because every other time, they seem to change with their clothing intact. I know I'm nitpicking. So why isn't the spacesuit classed as clothing? Is it classed as the ship that she's in? But it's a good job her arms and legs are in the spacesuit, isn't it? And not, poking outside. Or like down by her sides, trapped in the spacesuit and able to move. Anyway, luckily she headed back towards the space station and hits the window. I'm surprised they didn't do maybe they do in the film, didn't do as she squeaks up the window. I bet they do. I bet it's in the film. I mean, it might be in here, shall we see? No, I bet they do in the film. I bet she squeaks up the window. Anyway, there he is looking surprised, but he's thinking, why am I in this film? Why am I contractually obligated to be in this crap? But there she is, Kamala Khan. Obviously, she must turn back. They must revert or whatever back. Maybe it's just for a fixed time, because then they go looking for Kamala Khan. In a bit, where are we? There's something in the sky. I wonder if there's going to be a sky beam. I had a sky beam for a while in the film, have we? Here we go. This is Monica Rambo arriving on the planet. Was Kamala Khan there then? Or is this another part of the film? It must be another part. Because surely Kamala Khan will have been with her family or wherever on Earth, not on some weird alien world. And some baddies come in terrible uniforms. And then we get Carol Danvers as Captain Marvel, appearing in Kamala Khan's closet. Obviously, it's going to be weirded out by all the shrine that Kamala Khan has for her. Remember Kamala Khan's? I quite liked the Ms. Marvel TV series, to be honest. It wasn't too bad. As far as the Marvel series go, it was quite enjoyable. But it ended with this happening. And she like goes, oh, F. There she goes, she sees herself. So they're swapping places. That's the power that they possess. They are entangled. Obviously, the writer's seen something to do with quantum entanglement and thought, oh, right, so we can use that. It doesn't work, really, in the way that they're working here. Quantum entanglement is when subatomic particles across a distance react and behave in similar ways. If one, vibrates a certain way or rotates a certain way, its counterpart, elsewhere will also do that same thing. That's quantum entanglement. It don't mean you can swap places with somebody. Anyway, this is how like quantum computing and stuff can be like super fast, because particles across the distance, no matter how far, will react in exactly the same way. There's no like travel time, which is why quantum computing is so cool. Anyway, not that I'm a scientist. Anyway, so they find out about all this. There we go. I'm getting them at Studios Marvel. Is this just a case of them swap it? I think they've just swapped it over, haven't they? What? I didn't even notice that first time. And there we are. We're in New York, which is where Kamala Khan must live. I can't actually remember. Was it in New York, the series? It must have been. It must have been. Why was Spider-Man in it then? So they've arrived at Kamala Khan's house. They're saying, we're looking for Kamala Khan. And she gets all excited. And she's still got her little Ms. Marvel outfit on. Look. It looks like she's got a beard there. Just a poor choice of paws. There we go. And she shows off her powers. Because remember, she's got the rings, hasn't she? I can't remember what they call them. I forgot what they call the rings. That she got from her grandmother or something in the post. She doesn't have superpowers. She has rings that give her that she can use, that they have the superpowers. So she didn't earn them. But I suppose you could say she did in the series. She earned them in the series by her actions. So Kamala Khan says, I'll show you my powers. And then obviously they say no. And have I missed it? Probably. Because, no, it must be in a minute. There you go, they're all talking. There you go, shows her powers, then she switches places. As soon as they use the powers, because of what's going on with this entanglement thing, as soon as they try and use the powers, they switch places with somebody else in their entanglement group. So she comes back, there's Carol Danvers being all angry. Look, oh, I'm so angry. And, oh, it's awful. It's terrible. So they're working out that they've got this entanglement, and so obviously it's a good job the clothes changes, the clothes travel as well, isn't it? I mean, in theory, it should have been Kamala Khan in Captain Marvel's uniform, all baggy, and then it should have been Captain Marvel in Kamala Khan's uniform, sort of like a bit too tight, you know, and stuff. Really, shouldn't it? But never mind. Anyway, here's Kamala Khan appearing here, and she meets the cat that took, well, I presume it's the same cat, there it is, that took Samuel L. Jackson's eye. Nick Fury took his eye. Remember the last time he trusted somebody, it cost him an eye. Turned out it was a cat he trusted. Unbelievable. Anyway, it takes out these bad guys here. Don't just take them out, it eats the buggers, look. It thinks it's Grogu, doesn't it? Grogu would have done that, wouldn't he? Oops. Oh, go away, give up. Stop it. There we go, November 10th. Spaceships, I mean, that's fair enough. You can't go wrong with a bit of space flight, can you? There you go. There you go, there's the full stack. The full stack. Super heavy booster, Starship on top. All remaining road closures for this week have been cancelled. Oh, next possible closure April 17th. So it's going to be at least April 17th before we get a launch. Anyway, because it's ready. Elon Musk has said it's ready for launch. On Twitter, he said. Anyway, there we go. Cities, you know, whatever. Don't know where it is. I don't know. Is it Wakanda? I don't know where it is. Was it on another planet? Probably. Fighting, weird stuff. It all looks very terrible. People dancing, look, all colourful. Falling, people looking up. And they're all laughing and having a good time. Here we go, back on the volume, look. Back on the volume, doing some training. Kamala Khan looking... why did they make her look so dowdy? I know she's supposed to be young and stuff, and like a school kid, isn't she? I don't know how old she's supposed to be, 16, 15, I don't know. But have you seen her? She's not been super glamorous, but in this they're making her look very, very plain. And there we go, the Marvels. Yeah, whatever. I'm not excited in the least. I'm fed up of the Marvel Cinematic Universe just being comedies with just generic CG plugged in. That's what it seems like. Just generic CGI effects plugged in. You know, backgrounds, landscapes, blur. Just put it in. Not looking forward to it at all. I won't go see it. I won't go see it at the cinema. I'll wait for it to come on Disney Plus, and then even then I might not watch it. I still haven't watched Wakanda Forever, and that's on Disney Plus. Still haven't watched that. Doesn't interest me in the slightest. And neither will this, to be honest, even though I did like Ms. Marvel, the TV series. Didn't like Captain Marvel film. Oh, pardon me. I thought that was poo. But, yeah, whatever. Get off my screen. As I said, I'm sick of it all being about the comedy, and interspersed with a bit of action, done on the volume or blue screens or whatever. I'm fed up of it. Get back to some good old well-written adventure tales, and get rid of all this bull crap. Right, we'll leave it there because I've had enough. So, thanks for watching, wherever you are. Look after each other. Until next time, I'll see thee.